G'day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is edg3za and we are back for some more edg3za. You'll notice we have new shoes. We're stepping away. I accidentally threw the previous ones into the void when sorting out some parts of the ender, which we need to go and fix first. But please keep me safe. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Depth Strider 3, Soul Speed 3, Mending, Feather Falling 4. Just the safety side, and yes, they get destroyed way quicker than our other ones, but we do watch our gear and that kind of thing. So we first kind of need to go and grab a name tag. This should be interesting. We will get to it later in this episode, but we're going to do soul speed everywhere at the top here. Instead of an ice boat road, I'd rather do soul speed. I was like, ooh, that's pretty much it. But you can see, I basically have things marked for us so that we can at least find the places in the end. And this is just to show you, if we don't have soul speed here, it is kind of tedious and boring. That's why it would have been an ice boat, but I don't like those turns that I had. You would have seen them in the last episode. We're kind of just not quite there with how it should actually be. Hello. As we're getting here, you'll notice the path is not there. So this is just the slightly adjusted hub that we're going to be doing, and I can't fly, but that's basically why I land on top here usually. We kind of need those ender pearls, so I kind of made this slightly different so that they don't go on the paths and things. And take a look, we're collecting Enderman heads for some arbitrary reason, but more importantly, let's just grab a few stacks of those. 10 fruit should be enough. I just think that I'm missing something. Oh, there are name tags here. That's pretty awesome. This is going to be a slight mission. So let's just grab you and temporary building blocks. As you can see, I turned off the spawns for a reason, and we will just make a safe spot here for ourselves, like so. And this is kind of the strategy for getting this going. I don't know why I made that one too tall, but in here should be our redstone, and yes, the textures are off. You'll notice the reasons why soon. I just need the redstone, which is not here. One moment. I wasn't smart. There will probably be an enderman or two that can spawn on top there. It'll be lucky if we don't have any, but thankfully they weren't. Alright, so this is my strategy. Place the minecart, then go. Well, we should actually not place the minecart. We should rather do minecart card afterwards. Teleport. 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 We just want that little one, and we'll give him a name, and please get into that minecart. That would be really nice of you. Perfect. Perfect. Aha, that was quick timing. Now let's be careful. We want him on that block, so that would put him down there. So you can see this is a slightly interesting moment. So, that one? Yes. Okay, that was fine. Let's just get up there. I can't fly like that. That's probably funny. And then we can just push him down. And I think he's going to hit us, which doesn't really matter. That should rather not be that, because I was about to eat an ender pearl, probably into the void. Yeah, probably not a good idea. And then, like so. Is he in a spot? Yes, but I think I should put him a little bit further back. So let's just pick all of this up, like so. And actually that should be fine. Now, what I wanted to do is use the new blocks. Oh, do you know what I forgot? Let's put that down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I literally forgot one thing that is important for this. Because I want the Enderman to not be able to reach him. We forgot the carpets that we're going to put on top of these. Because we're going to do double carpet again. Because I noticed the Enderman gets along the side here and kill him. That's why he died. And I'm so sad about that. But Enderman won't spawn yet. Let me go get the carpet and then we'll be back together. This should probably be fine. And this is not necessarily actually the correct height. So I think what I'm going to do is just lift these one higher. I'm sure that can be understood, like so. That way it is slightly better, and I'll be less worried in terms of how I'm pedantic about everything, because I don't even think we can put carpets on those at all. So it's not tall enough for the Enderman, and we'll just go like so, and it should go one up over here. So let's just get that height like so. That way it is very unlikely that any of this will be able to touch him. So let's just quickly make way too many pieces of carpet, because Enderman can still spawn on carpets, as you saw in the Wither Rose farm, but I don't want to have to worry about them, so I'm just making sure we're keeping them away from the Endermite, from Blob himself. There we go. And it is a different color, just because I thought, you know what, because we added the water there needs to be something that hints at that color. But it's not really too important. This is going to be either really good or really bad. So let's just pick up some of the blocks, because we're totally going to do that. I can't shift jump up there, it's just too small. Okay, there's Blob, and we should just be able to get rid of this, and we will do one flight from here that way. And the reason the water and things are there is so that I can even use the trident. But let's just land, and I always hit myself because we can just head this way, and this is kind of the idea. And I always land here. I should probably put something here to block that, actually. There they are, and they're not hitting him. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Let me mend my gear with the noisy ones. And there we go. We're getting there. So yeah, the reason for these blocks is just for a very simple side. Take a look. These are pretty much full. Now we can just go throw it away, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. And I basically made it so it's less likely for us to fall out, and we've got a little more room here and things like that. I'm going to change up these chests and things because we've got the repair and disenchant, but that's basically where we'll leave this project today. One moment. This should be simple, but the timing of everything is kind of semi-disastrous. So let's just grab those and make them into bricks, because we totally want bricks. And I think we should just make 7, 14, 21. Yeah, that'll work perfectly. Quite a bit of some ladders. A little over 64, yeah, that should be fine. So if we go this way, you can understand I am going to be making complete revamps of everything here. As you could see down there, it's not quite finished, so we're not going to do that today. But we're not going to those. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly which path to take and that kind of thing. But there we go. Nether stonery, mountains. I bet it's the other way. I'm fairly certain it is actually the other way. It won't be that one. It might be this one. End portal. Ice farm. I'm supposed to do this fast, and there we go, fortress. So let's head over here. I did the openings and such things, and I just use rockets for now. But here we're going to make our stairway down. So let's just open it out a little so that you can see exactly what it is that we want here. Is there anywhere that we forgot? And the answer thankfully is no, because we can just go like so. And this is going to be just the way we dig down for this, because this is going to be a staircase. And yes, I shouldn't dig straight down. I was supposed to do this first. It's the slightly awkward side, so we can go as far down in each direction so that we can try our best to make sure we're not going to fall into lava. And just for the note, because I bet we're going to fall, minus 271 and 271. That was where we broke through the ceiling with that method that I showed off and stuff like that. It's really awesome and easy. Yeah, we need to sort out our gunpowder farm, because we're going to need that really soon, as you can no doubt tell. And then don't dig straight down like me. Don't dig straight down. That's it. It's something that doesn't work. So I know that this biome in the nether isn't necessarily what would look cool for this kind of digging down, but like I shared, I've got minimal time, and I've got a new design that I will be showing off towards the end of this episode. And that is what we're going to pay attention to, because I have ideas. Okay, you know what? We're supposed to have that on an offhand, and I would prefer to get these, so let's just do that. Yeah, it's the nether update, so we're going to try and stick to the nether stuff for as long as possible, and when I've run out of things to do in the nether, that's when we'll swap off of it. But this farm, you will see, is quite interesting, because the test world that I have it in is not at all how it's going to be in the final version that we make for this world, the edge world. And I think it's important to, you know what, we can throw away the obsidian, and we don't need that because I want to keep the blackstone, but we should be getting there more or less. I shouldn't dig straight down. Yeah, so the design is inspired by what that node has designed that we're going to be putting on our author blocks, and we're slowly working on. I work so little on that, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. But that isn't really the problem. The problem is we don't have a wither farm. Okay, so let's just see. We wrote down the coordinates and fly. Ah, perfect. Take a look. The fortress in question. So I just want to quickly get underneath there. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of this soon. So don't worry about it too much. And I think I don't need that. Let's go up to the height that we will use for the blaze farm, because we're going to use a higher bounding box for the wither farm, and that's sort of level, so we'll just make a nice little platform here so that we've at least got some kind of space. I mean, that's part of the point, isn't it? And over here we'll just go like so. Not like that. My mouse, I need to replace resistors and things, and I'm just a bit lazy, as you can tell. Let's just go up, and this will be our staircase, and we can pretty much go all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Haha! This is awesome, and I am loving the fact that we got this intersection. So I am going to just get rid of that block. What we should do, because I can just fly up here and get onto this top here and finish this, is we will go down and across. I think we're going to do the pathway this way, but this intersection right here, where I fly into that, is intersection, intersection, intersection. And you'll see in the test world exactly what that means. But we're going to just empty out the area everywhere. So let's just go this way and totally just look at the chests and the new loot in our new nether fortress. So the way back is this way. And we're going left first. That is my rule, as you know. And we'll just take what we like, so to speak. And I pretty much have too much in my inventory right now. That's okay. But intersections and things, I just want to see, do we see anything different in the generation? So we'll get that chest in a moment, like I said, in order. And you can pass away. Thank you. I was like, there's a, oh, it's not anything. And we don't need the lever anymore. And back is this way. Haha, let's just see. Would you look at that? Diamonds! We can throw those into lava later. And you know what? We don't need those. Because we've got wood and it's renewable. So we'll just take a look. It's kind of an interesting thought, is how much ground there is here that we're going to have to fix. And I'm not really looking forward to that, as you can no doubt tell. But I am going to dig out the spawnable radius to get it to the maximum spawning, even under the minimum spawning. So this is the way back. Even under the minimum spawning, it's been pretty perfect. Okay, there's nothing up here. And with that being said, that's exactly why I want to make the Wither Skull farm. And it's a very small farm. I wanted a small practical design that is easy to maintain and build. And yes, it is going to get blazes as well, because yes, I can get blaze rods. Okay, please shoot him. There we go. There we go. Please go close. Thanks for hitting him. Haha. The best part. I'm like, do we have other stuff that we wouldn't mind throwing away? Yes, I've got 3 stacks of torches. But that doesn't really matter. So that way is the way back. And let's just continue. This way is the way back. Haha, not that those 2 lanes go anywhere. Let's just try and see if we find anything else. It would be really, really cool to get at least one wither skeleton and one wither skull in this episode. But I pretty much don't think that there's a guarantee of that. And there we go. We don't need the obsidian because we got tons now, and we'll be collecting all of these blocks. But let's just move over to the other world, because I think that's the fortress finished. I will show an image that I made with this for you to giggle at the amount of TNT I threw into this nether. There we go. So the spawn rates are very bad because take a look. Hundreds of slimes and all of those other nether mobs are all around. But take a look. Did you see what dropped there? I'm sure you did. Yes. Wither skull. And that's the thing, is it's going to be a general farm. I know we can stop the other mobs from spawning and things like that, but I'm just making a minimal wither skeleton farm. And that is just because I can clear out the area, I can get stacks upon stacks upon stacks of nether bricks, and we can start right at the top at the spawn radius and slowly work our way down to get rid of lava and things. But I'm not too worried, and let me know what you ladies and gentlemen think, because that's all that we have time for today, as we slowly but surely get drops, because this is the farm we're going to build. Cheerio! Hehe.